Inspire says they would have picked Curry to play in VCT. Stunner and Rossi were DMing for the last 2 years. This kid was on the team before he was on the team. He was definitely not the first option, but he was a good option. Curry to me was our best option, but then he had wrist problems. So when Curry's like, oh, I can't play because of my wrist, it doesn't matter who we else trialed. Rossi was already going to make this team. Kesden was already signed before we trialed him, so the 2 trials were already set the moment Curry can't play. If Curry could have played, I would have out on that hill. That is our pickup. I don't understand what I'm like reading right now. I'm not gonna lie. Rankers Envy Valorant is living proof that VCT promotion doesn't work. You still get recycled players who don't deserve it taking spots from the next generation of pros. Stunner in a deleted tweet. Telling 10% of the story means anything can be true. If you believe that a player is getting benched at a tier 1 level for being late one time, I have a bridge to sell you. I mean, yeah, I agree. There's no player getting benched for being late one time. I don't know what that's about, though. Inspire on being benched by Stunner. You're out getting cookies. You're out getting DoorDash, whatever the f it is, and you want me to get on about technically... You want to get on me about technically being 30 minutes late. I've given this team my everything I have. Poppin is the only one that knows I am here 2 hours early every day. I streamed 5 hours this morning. We were screaming at each other, and then he goes, get the f out. And I was like, get out, pack my shit, and get out of the facility. Yeah, I'm calling my general manager, get the f out. I calmed down. I was like, all right, just being sure I'm going to pack up and leave, even though we have scrims in a match tomorrow. I should have went. He said, yes, to get out. Whoa, there was a heated argument in the facility, huh? I mean, being 30 minutes late is not a big deal if you like tell your team like, and it's like a one-off, but like generally you shouldn't be late for your pracs for sure. But like if it's like a one-off and you tell your team like, hey, like some shit happened, like I'm late, like I feel like it's not a big deal, but it depends on how you go about it too. If you just show up 30 minutes late and act like nothing happened, that's not good. But yeah, I mean, I got Stunner a job as a coach. I mentored these guys to an Ascension win and I couldn't have done it without them. I think Stunner was a great coach. I think maybe we would have still got there, but he made it a lot easier. Anyone on that team who gets in on an interview and cries, you guys are paid to play the game while I sat here. Moved to LA, I play ranked now, paying 5K in rent. And I didn't want to come here because of was happening with Envy. I'm not going to play for this team. You got a spot over there, and I'm not going to play. No, you don't. I'm not going to play for this team. And the contract money made sense to go play, but the contract lasted 2 months, and I'm on my bench salary. Y'all get to play on stage, play the game, and get paid to do it. I don't empathize with any of you because you sit in chairs you did not earn, and you didn't not make a good enough attempt to earn those chairs on stage with us. Yo, Inspire's going off. He said it's because it's required 60 minutes of a month stream. I see. So he was streaming. That's why he was late. I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's some going on here. I'm not going to lie. There's some going on here for sure. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to lie. This is like a mess, but I don't know. It seems like personality clashes and like that. Should we get Inspire himself to clear things up? There's not that. I mean, this is honestly, I don't want to say this is like whatever, dude. I don't know. Allegedly, the Thunder said be there at 12:30, but later it said it was 12. I mean, bro, it's the most pettiest ever. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's the honest truth about it. Like, I don't think there's a big deal if someone's late to practice one day, and like, it also depends on how they go about it. If they don't say shit and they don't show up, and then they show up and like act like nothing happened, that's kind of. But it sounds like he was streaming, like, I don't know. But I feel like this is just so, like, this is so childish. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? It's like, bro, like, it's like some kid shit. So I can't even take it that seriously. Look at what BCG said under his tweet. You know what's funny is that rocket bullets, I'm pretty sure these quotes are just from his stream, right? It's so funny that he's just quoting him from his stream. Saying you're streaming 5 hours is just your problem. Why even bring that up? If this is how Inspire went about being late to practice, saying like, oh, I'm here 2 hours every morning, I streamed 5 hours this morning, I don't think that's valid. Like, I don't think you should say that. I think you should just be like, oh, like, my bad for being late. Like, you don't have to make it this whole story. But the thing is, we don't know their dynamic, so I don't know. But I just think it's like such childish. Like, it's like so kid. This is just like, what are we doing here? But like, that's the thing with the esports teams, though. It is a lot of childish going on. That's why you do need some like honestly, I'm grateful in my career. I feel like I had like mature, more like if I look back to my first pro team with FNS, Cutler, Hazed, and JDM, like I had some mature older teammates that I feel like I got to like get molded into like being a more mature person myself. And I feel like some of these teams don't have like that. And obviously every team has problems, but I don't know. Also, I think, yeah, I got mentored in CS, but in Valorant, everyone is young. Yeah, that's the problem too. You need some you need some vets in the team, like some unks. Like you need at least 2 unks in the team, in my opinion, like 2 mature guys, or like, I mean, everyone should be mature, but you need a couple mature guys in the team. Inspire said he talked about it so people can stop harassing Rossi because he's getting a lot of hate. I see. Bro's trying to justify his comeback to pro play. Not at all. Not at all. I'm just saying, I do think like you need mature guys in the team. I guess they don't have to be unks, but you need some, because you need like guys that are going to be like set the culture of the team, you know? The culture of the team is important. And if there's not like a code of conduct or some shit like that, then I feel like it's tough. Ethan might be a best example. I feel like I'm gonna be biased towards the CS guys, but depending on who it is, I feel like Ethan was on a lot of teams. I would say Ethan definitely would be one of the guys that I would look to being someone who can help build that culture.